Hello VAs, I'm Maonalisa. I'm currently a student at a German university in Lüneburg. Today I'm gonna talk about 10 cultural shocks I faced after leaving Germany for 1 month. The first one is the mask. Many people in Germany wear masks only when taking public transport, so you can always see people taking off their masks after getting off a train or a bus. And also, if you go out and walk on the street, you can barely see people wearing masks. I think there is a rule that you need to wear FFP2 masks, which look like N95 masks, but in Taiwan we just wear surgical masks. The second one is vegetarian. I heard before I came to Germany that it's a trend to become a vegetarian, but I don't know it's that common here. But also they tell me that it is very hard for the elder people here to become vegetarian, so it's only common among young people. The third one is vegan. Vegan is Wohngemeinschaft. Please comment below and tell me if I pronounce it correctly. Vegan means shared flat. It's very common in Germany. All the dorms I've seen so far are all VGs. Even student dorms are all VGs, so we have our own room. In Taiwan, we normally shared one room with other people, mostly 4 people with a bathroom. I think it's much better to live in a VG instead of sharing a room with other people because you simultaneously got privacy and people to talk to. But of course, it's much more expensive. Number 4 is appointment. People in Germany always need to make appointments. I think it's called Termin in German. So for example, Anmeldung, which means register or registration. It's something that you must do if you change your address or just moved into a new place, like me. Also, if you want to go to see the doctor, you always need to make an appointment. But in Taiwan, we can just walk into whatever clinic without an appointment. But of course, making appointments is not always that bad because you can have a whole period which only belongs to you and nobody's gonna disturb you. Now we come to number 5, smoking. You can always see people smoking in Germany and even in university. Of course, you can see people smoking in Taiwan, but it's much more common here. I actually asked one of my German friends and he said it had become part of the culture, and even though the government was trying to solve the problem, it didn't work pretty well. Number 6, plenty of parties. There are so many parties in Germany or maybe other Western countries. People go to party mainly to drink, dance, and know other people. I think parties in Germany are healthier versions of bars and clubs. In Taiwan, we normally just go to restaurants or KTVs. Of course, there are bars or clubs, but it's not that common. Number 7, brushing teeth in public restrooms. I always need to brush teeth after meals because I wear Invisalign, but I noticed that people always look at me when I brush my teeth, and one day a German told me, "Oh, it's interesting to see you brushing teeth here because people normally do it at home." But he said it was totally okay to do that, so I just keep doing that. Number 8, no yellow lights for pedestrians. I remember when I just got here and I was in the middle of a street. The traffic light just suddenly turned red and I was so nervous, so I ran as fast as I can to get to the sidewalk, because in Taiwan there are yellow lights to tell you to pass quickly or stop, and there are also panels showing how many seconds you got to cross the street. Number 9, willing to express ideas. So in Germany, if a professor asks a question, you can always see people answer immediately. Even though sometimes the answers are silly, it's definitely better than just being silent. If it's in Taiwan or Eastern Asia, I think it's always a teacher picking students to answer. Now we come to the last point, which is also the most important thing, that stores close so early. Before I got to Germany, I heard that most stores in Europe close at 6 or 7 p.m. But it wasn't until I actually lived here that I realized the inconvenience. You can probably only find some restaurants and bakeries that are still open on Sundays. But in Taiwan, we are so many convenience stores that open 24 hours a day. Now you feel me. This is the end of the video. If you like my video, please press like, share, and subscribe. I'm Maonalisa. See you next time. Cheers! I just locked myself outside of my dorm. So I need to go to campus to find my roommate to get the keys. Terrible day, terrible life.